Gary, as you said in the immediate aftermath of Tuesday, there's no point going overboard on one result, and I suspect that Forest Green team, in the mood they were in on Tuesday, would have done that to quite a lot of teams in this division.
Yeah, they're a good side, but also there were certain incidences during the course of the game that affected not only our performance but obviously the scoreline as well. So we have to accept that. We have to, not dwell on it, because we didn't dwell on our little run that we had. We moved on quickly, and it's no different after Tuesday night's game. But in all fairness, you've got to give credit to Forest Green. They're a very good outfit.
Can it almost be used as a positive, as a reminder to the players that they need to be 100% from the first whistle?
I actually said that after the game. It might be a blessing in disguise. It's we've come up against a very good side, and we've got a poor result, and we can use that to remind all of ourselves that we have to be right on it from the start of games to the end of games. So yeah, we can use that as a positive, but we don't want too many evenings like that.
Indeed, so say all of us, and the games continue to come thick and fast. Another home game on Saturday. You see that as a positive, that it is an immediate chance to get that out of the system and kind of re-embark on another run. Yeah,
no, most definitely, but also we must take into account how well Solihull have done as well. So it's another difficult opponent who are in good form. Obviously, I know the manager, as we touched on after Tuesday night's game, and I know how passionate and enthusiastic he is in his football and his coaching. So he's got a team. He's assembled a very good team. So it's going to be a big test for us on the back of a poor result for us on Tuesday.
They're on a good run of form. I think 5 unbeaten, some good away results within that. How do you assess their strengths?
But he's assembled a good side, and they've got pace. And they've got people within the team who are comfortable in possession of the football as well. So, you put all that together, it's a dangerous outfit. But it's about how we respond, or how we react to Tuesday night, and we've got to have a look at how many bodies are available. We've had a tough Saturday and Tuesday in terms of the game we had up at York, and then Tuesday night's game. We'll have to look at it and assess the fitness of the players and see who's fit. People
are suddenly very aware of the name of Kwasi Asante after his consecutive hat-tricks for Solihull, but you can't afford to focus on just one player. There's other threats throughout the team.
He's done very well. Obviously, both me and James are aware of him. When he was a younger player coming through the system, so he was a talented young player. He had a few injuries as a younger player, and then he's found himself coming down to this level where he's dropped down, I think, and then come back up. So it looks as though he's on his way back. He's clear of injuries. He's in good form, but it's not just about him. Obviously, the players within the team are making chances for him, and he's putting them away. So it's never about one individual. We'll give him the respect that he deserves, but we'll respect the whole of their football team.
And you said Marcus from your days at Queen's Park Rangers. Does that change the dynamic somewhat when you know the opposition manager so well?
No, it'd be nice to see him. It'd be nice to say hello to him before the game and after the game. But for 95 minutes during, I know what he'll be like, and for me, for sure, I know what I'll be like. We'll want to bounce back from Tuesday night and be no different. He'll want to continue his fine form, but it'd be nice to see him.
You mentioned the body count that needs to happen this morning. Any early indications how the squad looking?
No, not yet. No, obviously Bellas was out on Tuesday evening. Savs has come back from his injury and has been training. Jim Kellerman obviously featured on Tuesday night, and obviously we've got 1 or 2 bumps and bruises from Tuesday. So, as I say, on the back of 2 tough games in a few days, it's our 3rd game in a week. We'll have to have a look at it and possibly freshen it up like we have done in previous games.
And I suppose with what is still a small squad, you've had the luxury of leaving out some really good players in recent games, players you've had to watch from the stands. So there is that opportunity to refresh matters.
Yeah, you know, an example is Rennes really. You know, out last year, played a lot of football in a short period of time during the early part of this season, which, as we all know, and I spoke to Rennes about it, I didn't really want to do that. I would have much preferred to have introduced him slowly, but he's done a good job for us, you know, playing a number of games. So that's one example where, you know, Rennes could possibly come back into the team. But yeah, we've got, you know, Charlie's been out as well, he's had minutes. So there's, you know, they're just two examples, but we'll have to have a look at it today. And obviously we've already had a look at Solihull Motors in their recent games, so we'll decide what we need to do tactically to see if we can get a result against them.
Last night you went to the Eastbourne-Hadley FA Cup replay, which comes up very soon next weekend. What did you take from the game?
Obviously Eastbourne have gone through, so you know, it was great to see Hadley as well. Bumped into Mickey Hazard, it was nice to say hello and catch up with him. But our focus will be on Eastbourne when that FA Cup tie comes around. Spoke to Tommy as well, their manager, who I know very, very well. So yeah, once that game comes around, the most important one is this Saturday. But as we all know, the FA Cup is a special competition, and we now know who we've got.
And a home tie, I suppose, whoever it's against is all you could wish for.
Yeah, exactly. You know, we're at home, which is great. Again, Eastbourne, you know, they'll come here and, you know, look to get a result to keep themselves in the competition. But as I say, it's a special competition, and this club in recent years has done reasonably well in it as well. You know, so we'd like to keep that going, but we want to get back to winning ways as soon as we can in the league.
Excellent, thank you, Gary. We'll see you on Saturday.
Thank you.